Okay, we are starting our first book vlog. I'm so excited. I literally go to Barnes & Noble like 3 times a week just for fun. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me so we can pick up some new books. Because that's what I do on Saturdays, is just go to the bookstore and read. So that's what we're doing. I got ready today. I went to the farmer's market with my family and now I'm heading to Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna bring you guys along, see what kind of books we can find, see what I pick up today, and then we'll do a little book haul depending on what I get. Let's go, we're off. Okay, we made it to Barnes & Noble. I have my little tote to put books in. It says, "Take care of yourself." My friend Lucy gave it to me. It's so adorable. But let's go. Book haul time. I'm gonna show you guys all the books I picked up. I'm very excited about them. I obviously have a problem with buying books, but I think it's a good investment, so let's just get into it. First up is One of Us is Lying. I've seen so much about this on Book Talk, and I feel like it's a little bit different than the regular romance books I usually pick up, so I wanted to pick up this one so I get a different taste of other genres. So basically there are 4 students, I think there's 5 students, and one of them ends up dead. So I think it's like a mission trying to figure out who did it, but I've heard great things about this and I'm very excited to read it. So let me know your thoughts down below if you've read this one, but obviously don't spoil anything because I have yet to read this. Okay, next up we got Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Heard a lot about this. I've heard some people say they really liked it and others say they were pretty disappointed in it. So it'll be interesting to see how I feel after I read it. But I have 3 books by Emily Henry, like all her most popular ones, and I have yet to read any of them. I've just reached for other books instead of these ones when I am finished with a book, and so I really need to read one of these just to see how they are, because I heard her writing is really great, but again, I haven't read any of these. But to go along with this one, I also picked up Beach Read, which again, I haven't heard a ton about this one. I've heard mostly about Book Lovers and then The People We Meet on Vacation. Both Emily Henry books, the covers are just spectacular. If you guys have read Emily Henry's books, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Is there one I should start on before I read the others, or does it really matter? I don't know, let me know. This one is about 2 people that are polar opposites. They're living in neighboring beach houses. So basically they're writers and they're in ruts. They have writer's block. They strike a deal designed to force them out of their creative rut. Augustus will spend the summer writing something happy, and January will pen the next great American novel. She'll take him on field trips worthy of any rom-com montage, and he'll take her to interview surviving members of a backwoods death cult. Obviously, everyone will finish the book and no one will fall in love. Really? Is that really the truth? So anyway, that's the gist of this one. Really cute cover, obsessed. Can't wait to read it. Next up, we have a Coho book, Ugly Love. I've heard great things. I'm a big fan of Colleen Hoover. I know some of her books are kind of a hit and some are a miss, but for the most part, I have loved most of the books I've read by her, so I'm very excited to read Ugly Love. I've heard a lot about it. I heard it's underrated, so I'm excited to find out for myself if I like this one more than some of the others. Verity is my absolute favorite book I've read by her, but I also want to pick up Layla, which I've heard is really great too, and I don't own that one, so that's one I want to read. This one says, it's not exactly love at first sight for Tate Collins when she meets the tormented and secretive Miles Archer. They wouldn't even go so far as to consider themselves friends. The only thing Tate and Miles have in common is a mutual physical attraction that can't be denied. Once their desires are out in the open, they realize they might have stumbled on the perfect no-strings arrangement. He isn't looking for love and she doesn't have time for it, so that just leaves sex. What they've got could be surprisingly satisfying as long as Tate can stick stick to the 2 rules Miles has for her. Never ask about the past and don't expect a future. They think they can handle it, but everything is different when real emotions start to change the equation. So this one will be interesting. I got this one. Next, I picked up All the Bright Places. This is a Netflix film, which I have never seen this on Netflix. Is it on Netflix or is it coming to Netflix? I'm not really sure. Fill me in down below, but I like to read the books before. I know Love and Gelato just came out on Netflix, but I haven't watched it yet because I haven't read the book and I really want to read it. I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty before I read the books, and actually I did like how that ended up because I really enjoyed the characters, but I feel like this one, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy the characters as much. So I want to read this one first and then watch it, but that's besides the point. All the Bright Places. Theodore Finch is fascinated by death. Every day he thinks of ways he might die, but every day he also searches for and manages to find something to keep him here and alive and awake. Violet Markey lives for the future, counting the days until graduation when she can escape her small Indiana town and her aching grief in the wake of her sister's death. When Finch and Violet meet on the ledge of the bell tower at school, 6 stories above the ground, it's unclear who saves whom. Soon, it's only with Violet that Finch can be himself, and it's only with Finch that Violet forgets to count away the days and start living them. But as Violet's world grows, Finch's begins to shrink. Once again, I've heard great things about this. So let me know if you read this, but I'm excited to read this and I just had to pick this one up. And last but not least, for my little book haul, I picked up The Spanish Love Deception. Cover is so adorable. Basically, this one's about a girl who needs a date to her sister's wedding. Apparently her ex and his fiance will be there. She finds someone in her office that wants to go to the wedding with her and they have to lie about it. That's kind of the gist I got from this one, but again, I've seen this all over Book Talk. It sounds great. We love a love story, so that is The Spanish Love Deception. Can't wait to read it. But that was all for my little book haul today. I hope you guys liked this. Let me know if you like the whole vlogging, going to the bookstore type style. I've really enjoyed watching them, so I wanted to make one for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments below which books I should pick up next, which are your favorites, and I'll see you guys in my next video.